Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. Oh, I don't know. It's about 9 o'clock. Um, I was thinking about a lot of the YouTube channels I follow and recently have started to follow. So I thought it'd be cool to. There's a lot of people out there trying to help me in my journey to get larger and get better. Um, so what I'm going to do is a shout out Saturday. Every Saturday, I'm going to acknowledge different channels that I like that are newer and some older channels I've already been watching. So yes, I'm kind of out of the picture so you can see this. On my screen, it's showing this is all reversed. So hopefully I'm not wasting my time here, but I'll just read a few out. And if you're a viewer and you know I watch your channel, don't feel disrespected that you're not on this list because you might be this next Saturday or the following Saturday. I just want to do a few at a time. As the first, episode of the Shout Out Saturday, I'm going to read off a couple, just tell you a little bit about each one. Um, this first channel, it's an older channel I've been watching for a little while. It's run by a gentleman named Matty. Matty lives in Ohio. His channel has a lot of great variety. He does a lot of fishing. He likes catfishing. He helps a lot of people. He tries to host some tournaments and things of that nature. He does a lot of videos with his family. He has a wife, a son, and a daughter they're all very, very active, and they really, really bond well together as a family. So that's a shout out to at Backwoods Mindset. The next channel, you guys have probably heard me talk about this real nice lady. She does a lot of cooking. I like to cook, and I certainly like to eat. So Aileen, welcome to my kitchen. Um, her and her husband Piggy, they're located in Georgia, and like I said, she does a real good job. She has, I forget, I could be wrong on the count. I want to say 200 videos out, and if I'm not mistaken, she's only been around for like a year. I could be wrong on that, but I suggest you follow her channel. Really, really nice lady. Um, like there's no order to this list, so don't. I hope nobody feels slighted or whatever. Like I said, this is just five I'm doing today of the older channels I've been following, and here's five of the newer channels. So the Crockers. There's a lot of people out there that know the Crockers. Uh, there's a lot of different sub channels from the Crockers, but basically they're like off the grid type channel, building tiny houses, a little bit of everything. They're into a lot, but it's a lot of outdoor stuff. They just bought a ranch in Oklahoma. It's 60 acres, and it was very raw, very primitive, and they have very exotic dreams and goals that they're really getting after it, going after those dreams. So I really admire the Crockers. You can learn a lot from them. Um, like I said, they're in Oklahoma. So now the next channel that they really motivate me a lot. They really don't know what they don't really know me as a channel. I don't think so. They may have seen me comment on my personal page as Gary Golden, but Simple Life Reclaimed. Those folks are they're workers. I'll tell you what. There's no shame in their game. They get after it. And same thing. They moved to Arkansas, and their land mass acreage is 41.36. So they moved there um, with another channel that they're related to. They're real good tight bond with the other channel. I'll be mentioning them probably next week. But Simple Life Reclaimed, they're building a new house and a cabin, and they're doing a lot of really, really cool things outdoors. And but it amazes me how much knowledge so many people have, and it kind of makes me feel dumb at times. But after watching any of their videos, I feel a little bit smarter because they're always sharing knowledge, and they're just flat out hustling. So Simple Life Reclaimed in Arkansas, very nice channel. All right. You guys may have heard me talk about this channel before. It's called Come On Homestead. They are also um, recently relocated to Arkansas. They're real close to Simple Life Reclaimed, if I'm not mistaken, within a mile. They're good friends. They do a lot of things together. Uh, the main character, the main homesteader here is a gentleman named David. He also goes by the Milkman. And so he just bought a cabin. I don't remember the acreage of his land, but it's very, very raw. When I say raw, it's like you got to go through the boonies, cross a couple creeks and rivers, and almost have to fly in by parachute or something. But they're very, very, very cool guy, very funny, very funny. He works very hard. Very entertaining channel is what I'm trying to say. I'll say that one more time. Very entertaining. And over here to some of the newer channels, I just started watching this gentleman. His name's Ted. He does a lot of fishing. He supports a lot of other channels when their channels go live. He's promoting other YouTube links, but he's really, really well connected in the fishing and outdoors community. So a big shout out to Ted. Off the Hook Outdoors. I'm trying to remember where he's located. I want to say Ohio, but I could be wrong. Anyway, Hog Deer, that's another nice, really, really nice channel. The gentleman does like a lot of taxidermy. He's in West Texas. It just brings back so many memories when I used to go visit my aunt and uncle in Kerrville, Texas. We would ride out to the Texas Hill Country, Lakey, Texas, and the Frio Canyon, and just watching a lot of him working on a lot of mounts and stuff like that. It really brought a smile to my face because it helped me reminisce of, about some good days, my younger years and stuff like that. So he's in West Texas. Very nice guy, very polite, very respectful. I suggest you check his channel out. So the next shout out goes out to Sunfish King. He does a lot of like pan fishing and stuff like that from what I can see. And I do believe he also does a lot of cat fishing. I've watched a lot of his videos recently. He's a funny character. I mean, he can dish it out, but he can take it too. So really, really good channel to watch. The guy has a great disposition, and you should check out some of his apparel. Boy, he's a dapper Dan, that's for darn sure. Anyway, New Jersey Fishing Maniac. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, sharpest tool in the shed, whatever you call it, but he's located in New Jersey. So he does a lot of fishing. He'll do hours and hours of him trying to fish or actually catching or whatever you want to call it. But very aggressive. When I say aggressive, he's very dedicated to the sport of fishing. I'm sure he does a lot of other things. This last channel I'm going to mention, I love blue crabbing. So I used to do a lot of crabbing and once upon a time lived in Maryland. So it's a really cool crabbing channel. It's called FV Miss Paula. FV stands for fishing vessel. Miss Paula, that's his crabbing boat. And he'll do a lot of live feeds where they're just out there pulling the, down there they call them crab pots. A lot of people call the same trap or pot down in Florida, they call them traps, but in Maryland they call them pots, crab pots. So Captain CJ is the main guy that runs the channel. He's very funny. I highly suggest you watch his channel if you want to see some hardworking individuals. And I tell you, I truly believe watermen are probably the hardest working people on the planet. I mean, they are out. A lot of them work 7 days a week, and they just, if they're not actually on the water, they're cleaning their pots or traps or out getting bait for the next day, or there's always something they can do. This gentleman CJ, he does a lot of YouTube videos just like steaming blue crabs, how to identify blue crabs, how to prepare blue crabs. He'll show you some unusual catches, strange catches. He has one video out called Stranger Crabs. But anyway, those are 10 I'm going to start with. And like I said, it's Shout Out Saturday, June 4th, 2022. And I hope you guys all go over and like, subscribe, and give them a shout out. Tell them Jailbait and Tackle sent you. And remember, folks, always know your legal limits. Thank you.